The mist is so very good at obscuring things, long has it been said to blur boundaries. If we were to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we would need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I made it in time. You arrived just as we assembled the 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Could this mean that the Pokemon that flits about the Hisui region? Never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one that's said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for an answer? Nope. The 3 are going to help us forge it. The Pokemon of the Lakes. They're going to forge the chain. Here's the chain. Thank you. So it was true. The pact of our people have passed down all these generations has been kept. At last I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, Dragon. Yet things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. Oh, now they're your fellow merchants? Still don't trust you. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. Has he lost all of his senses? He plans to close. How does he plans to get close to the rift to study it himself? Well, he doesn't know yet that our dragon has managed to get the red chain, now does he? That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain and about everything Dragon has achieved before he sets out. Because this guy's an idiot. I don't know what the foreshadowing you mean is. Dragon? Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait a minute, will you? I'll go let the captain know you're back. And a 15-year-old gets sent to the past and possibly another world entirely, and a legendary trio do it for them. Yep. Oh, my dear Dragon. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Dragon. Of course I was worried. I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Okari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are full more now that Commander Kamado is gone. He's gone? He set up from Mount Coronet with a security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time business rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So he managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Aber vanished on its own accord and inconvenienced me greatly. But before moving forward, I must ask, I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. And we went charging. Yeah, people are going to get hurt now. Go on. You explain the red chain. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountains as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. We are to make for the temple peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Dragon to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Dragon, take that red chain to the Mount Coronet and make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Yeah, I got reinstated! Woohoo! There's an unknown here, by the way. Oh, I figured as much. I'll worry about doing all the unknowns later on. If you get a chance, don't we? Nah, be fine. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Let's go! Oh, trust me, I know there are several. I know. I'll worry about it later. Trust me, Pika. I said I had. Pika, I said I had. Pika, I have a plan. Calm down, Pika. I have a plan. I have a plan. It's okay. Look at my big Alakazam. God, look at my gigantic. Look at the size of this Blissey, dude. I could fit in this Blissey's egg pouch. It's massive. What do you mean go and find Benny? Benny. Hi, Benny. What point does a stranger become one of us? I wonder where that boundary lies. Oh, okay. Thanks for being rude to me, Benny. I appreciate it, dude. What a jerk. Let me see what abilities I can actually relearn. Oh, you're gone. Okay, so you're gone. No. I don't know why you wanted me to find where Benny was. I'm assuming now Benny shows up on the mountain. I'm completely assuming that Benny now shows up on the mountain. Probably it's like some kind of like ninja or something. That's the only way you could get there fast enough. Did you find the Commander Dragon? The Commander is already at Mount Coronet. Already? How could a grown man like Commander Kamado be so reckless? First expelling Dragon, now this? I think he needs a stern talking to. As the leader of the Pearl Clan, loyal to Almighty Sinnoh who reigns over all space, I can go anywhere in the vast He-Suite that I please, and now I'm going to stop the commander. Who's the reckless one? Hey, you got to run out of the village, right? But you still try to find a way to help us all? That's why Dragon worked very hard to get that red chain to help us. Too bright, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as the sake of all relations with all Pokemon. Here, take this. Thank you, small child. I appreciate the Max Revive. Thank you, small child. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp and there the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain and resolve this mess. 3. Return here alive. Alright, well. Let's go save the commander from his stupidity. I love that you can actually tell the difference between the children, the journey age teens, and the adults in this game. I think that was actually really nice. I've heard the latest. So you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order here. Have some max potions for me to celebrate. Thanks. 3? Oh, gee, thanks. Looks like the big moment is upon us at last. No doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adam and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Durgan is... I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. It seems Kamado intends to use the summit of the peak as a base camp for the operations for this undertaking. As for me, I will choose to set up shop closer to the temple itself. Gee, thanks. Oh, this dude again. Things certainly have seemed to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here for moral support at least. Just go away. Just go away. Alright. Electabuzz. I know there's an Electivire over here. God, I love Electivire so much. Electivire is probably my favorite electric type, to be completely honest. Alright, let's get in here. Alright, stone portal. Thank you for the iron chunk, I appreciate that. Hi, Benny. Fancy meeting you here. It's like your arrival was foretold. Oh, still alive and kicking. Sorry to have to shutter the wallflower. I'd rather much be here serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even those old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time to we got rid of you once and for all. Are you fucking serious, dude? I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I am charged with executing all the gritty deeds Kamado can't and won't do himself. I give him my word I get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new home free of fear and strife. His dream is mine now too. You've seen my spoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you've meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood red hot and my heart pound. At last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. Benny, I'm about to school you, dude. You have 4 Pokemon? Bro, I'm putting you down. Who you have? Miss Magus? Bring it. Alright, come on, Steelix. I hate you. Really? Really? You have to play this way, Benny? Wow. Benny, I hate you. Sit your $5 freaking dollar store general ghost butt down before I make change. Gardevoir. Take a Shadow Ball for the road, Benny. So a lot of people think Benny is Aaron of the Elite Four's ancestor. I'm like 90% sure he's actually Wally. I would bet more on Wally with the way that he looks. I would bet more on Wally. Hey, guess what? Shadow Ball. Doesn't matter about your swords dance, homie. Get out of my face. Sneasler, so I'm pretty sure you're dark. Okay, Dire Claw. Ow. What is with you putting me to sleep, you old man? I swear. I'm seriously hating this guy. Let's go, Garchomp. Oh, perfect timing for your defenses to be lowered. Take this. Bye, Benny. Well, if you also notice, he has that streak of green in his hair, which makes him kind of look like Wally, too. Oh, fighting poison. Gotcha. Can't believe he one-shot my frickin' Steelix, man. I swear. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It was only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target when they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. I might actually like you after a fashion. But at least for the skill you show in battle. Listen very well, Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our homeland burned to the ground by a mad Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try and build a new home where people could live free from fear. To achieve something truly great, sometimes you have to take extreme measures. If hypothetical as it may be, if a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. I think they changed the dark eyes because they mainly dwell on Mount Coronet and it got a lot colder in the future. I get that. Alright. Alright. Spear Pillar. I've been calling this from the beginning. This is freaking Spear Pillar. It literally looks like Spear Pillar. But it's just not destroyed. Wait. Are we actually going to see, like, the legit destruction of Spear Pillar? That'd be so freaking cool, dude, I swear. Well, this is it. Have you brought everything you need? Kinda? I'm gonna buy full restores from you, though. Thank you. You better take that red chain up to the top of the mountain. That Pokemon threatened to descend from the peak at any moment, and I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But this has to be stopped. You're the only one that can do it. Almighty Sinnoh seems to be nearly here, but the commander obstructs us. Alright, come here, Commander. I'm gonna kick your teeth in. You again? I heard what this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that bind the world means hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. Commander, please, be reasonable. I understand that you're bound to protect the people as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have the same duty towards my clan. But doubting Dragon like this, you're not just wrong, you're a fool. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps if I were simply place my faith in this boy, that faith would be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? You may think you're the only one desperate to protect the people in Jubilife, but you're not. Dragon is putting his life on the line as well. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever one of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Dragon. Today, we battle in earnest. Revenge will be oh so sweet. What do you have? What do you have? Braviary. Okay, I started with Gliscor. Oh no, I had speed. Dark Pulse. Take this, dude. 5. Aw, Braviary survived. And you're gonna use a max potion. Take another one. Kamado should have gone to phase as of... Yeah, would have gone swimmingly. Dark Pulse. Goodbye, Braviary. Snorlax. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we actually ate that pretty well. So I get 2 attacks. What hits harder? Aqua Tail actually is my hardest hitting. So we're gonna go Aqua Tail. No, just regular Aqua Tail, because Gliscor probably will go down here, and I missed. Alright, well that's going to be a Giga Impact. Gliscor will go down here. Gliscor did its job. Lucario, let's go. Or a Sphere. Goodbye, Snorlax. What is next for you? Clefable. And you're going to set it with Calm Mind, okay? I do nothing against you. I need to switch out. I do nothing against you. Well, Gliscor would have been great. Let's switch out to Steelix, maybe? Yeah, switch out to Steelix for Iron Tail. It's fine, we eat it. We eat it. Iron Tail. God, how does that Clefable just survive? And Iron Tail one more time. Okay, 3 of his mon are down. Last Pokemon is Golem. You're gonna Double Edge. Does really nothing to me. And let's hopefully finish you off with a high horsepower. God, stop surviving barely. My god, my guy. And you're gonna Double Edge me? Can't believe you survived. Let's switch back out to Lucario. Okay. And close combat to finish this off. Goodbye. Beautiful. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Or just let me catch it in a Pokeball, you douche. You are truly a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. Bow before your superior. Dragon, the Fates have decided. I concede. And I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander Kamado. I know I have no right to ask this of you any longer, but please use that strength for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the people of the Celestica people and all the people living in Hisui. Don't worry, Commander. We got the red chain. Alright, so all my Pokemon are maxed out. So if I'm going to be fighting Palkia here, that kind of means to me that it's Water Dragon. So I'm going to need to start with something that can affect Dragon-type Pokemon then. If I'm going to be fighting Palkia. Well, I have Dragon Pulse on Lucario. Obviously, there's Garchomp. Gliscor really doesn't have anything, as far as I know, that can go against dragons. Oh, I have Earth Power. Huh. I forgot what it's actually called. Yeah, it's he was showing respect and everything, but he's still a jerk. Oh, sick, false swipe. I could actually use that, especially when I'm going to catch Pokemon. Glade would actually be a really nice addition. I'm gonna lead with Lucario here. I'm gonna lead with Lucario. Oh, I see the temple. So there's Weird Deer and Cleavor. That's the Minor Warden and the Minor, what's it called? What's it called? God, I can't even think of them now. The Nobles. So, Minor Noble, Big Noble. Minor Noble, Big Noble. Minor Noble, Big Noble. That was probably my favorite boss fight to date. They actually had this one reversed. Minor Noble, Big Noble. And then Minor Noble, Big Noble. Alright. Here we go.